My son and I were driving home from his karate class this past Saturday, and we saw a sports car. It was one of those new Corvettes that has the very noticeable um, element to it, right? And my son, as he is looking out the window of our minivan, um, that he says to me that he is going to have a Lamborghini when he grows up. I thought, okay, that's cool, right? I said in response to him, wow, that's a really fancy car. Those are super expensive too. Inside my head, I'm going, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what the insurance on a car like that would be, right? What for, especially for a young teen or an adult. I mean, seriously, insurance on a Lamborghini, right? But in my son's eyes, he wasn't thinking of the price tag. He was just being a young boy who has played with Hot Wheel cars and is starting to realize how fun it is or how fun it would be in real life to have those things, right? And it's great to see that kind of dream in his eyes. Hi, my name is Amy with Dragon's Spit Apothecary. I'm a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and I work in the corporate world. And I am just trying to live well naturally the best that I can every day. Today, I want to share this conversation that we had in my minivan because while it seems just like a normal kid conversation, there was actually something really important underneath all that really spoke volumes to me. And when I unpacked it later, I was like, yeah, there's something here. So, see, my kid, he's like other kids, right? He sees cars all the time. He knows most people have cars that look like everyone else's. So, when you see something fancy, like a sports car, or something that's different, like that Corvette we saw at the stoplight, it catches our eye, right? It's different. It gives us that reminder that we don't have to be like everyone else. Now, unfortunately, most of us at this point think out loud, in our head at least, well, that's true as long as you have enough money to do that, right? True. Money certainly does help with some things, but it is not all that wealth means to our kids, certainly, and what my son was teaching me in that moment. Okay? What wealth means to our kids is being different and in a good, positive way that catches attention, makes us feel special, and shows us in our best light. When we feel our best, we are confident, brave, and even at least a little courageous, and we're not afraid to claim what we want in life. Okay? Our minds are open to opportunities and possibilities in a way that our dreams actually have a chance at coming true. Now, money doesn't create that feeling, okay? However, you can maybe make a lot of money if you pursue your dreams and you do that thing you've always wanted to do that would change the world to be a better state or create a life that you really want to have, right? So now where that gets interesting is maybe my son really does want that expensive sports car, and that's fantastic. But too often, most of us give up when we see something out of our reach. We think, well, we'll never be able to afford that, or it's not possible for us to ever have something like that. We shuck it off as a silly dream that isn't anywhere close to our current reality. My son, though, because he has not yet in his life had been through those things that take away our dreams, doesn't care about the price tag. He just knows this is something he wants in his life. And he's working on ways to figure out how to make that happen. His dreams are still fully alive as possible. I believe our children teach us in these regular moments of just being kids just how much we have let life force us to pack up our own dreams. In our dreams, we don't worry about how much something costs or, what we have to invest in to make it happen. We just do it. It just happens. We're driving around in Lambos and living in beach houses, right? I mean, that's the dream world. We're working at something we love And we feel happy and fulfilled in our dreams too, right? There are not price tags in our dreams. And if there are, we never seem to find ourselves lacking what it takes to get our dreams to show us we can have it, right? It just happens. So, why does that change when we open our eyes? I get that our bank accounts are not flush and we don't live in a beach house, we're not driving in a Lambo, but why do we give up that thought that things are not possible when we are awake? What makes us wealthy in our dreams and poor in reality? That's a tough question, right? I believe it is when we open up that possibility of dreams being true and live in a way that supports the pursuit of what we find and dare to be unique. We are brave enough to say out loud, I'm going to have that one day. I'm going to have that fancy sports car. Then we do the things that make that possible. We just do them. We take that first step towards being true to ourselves and manifest the craziest, wildest dreams we've ever had. That's real living. When we listen to our children and their hopes and dreams, it is a reminder of our own hopes and dreams. It is a reminder of what we have let life take from us. And while we may have a good life now, it might not be the full potential of what it is possible and what is really calling at our hearts. Opening that window just a little bit creates the ability to see a whole new path in that view that leads us to living a beautifully wild, natural life. Until next time, my friends, dream and live large and do it naturally well.